Power. It rules nations, builds empires, and destroys them too. But what if power could be decoded into timeless laws that anyone can master? Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power is not just a book, it's a survival guide for the modern world. From kings and conquerors to CEOs and politicians, these 48 laws reveal the hidden rules that shape influence, dominance, and success. But beware, these laws are ruthless, sometimes dangerous, and always real. Because in the game of power, you win or you're ruled. The 48 Laws of Power. Introduction. Power is everywhere. Those who have it rule. Those who lack it are ruled. History has shown that power is the ultimate currency. Kings, queens, generals, politicians, and even ordinary people have risen or fallen depending on how well they understood and used power. Robert Greene brings forth 48 timeless laws, distilled from centuries of history, strategy, and human behavior. These are not moral lessons, but pragmatic truths. Truths that reveal how people gain, defend, and sometimes lose power. Whether you want to protect yourself from manipulation, rise in social circles, or simply understand the hidden dynamics of power, these laws will act as guiding principles. They are harsh, sometimes ruthless, but always real. Law 1. Never outshine the master. Always make those above you feel superior. If you make them feel insecure, they will strike back. Appear less talented, less intelligent, and less brilliant than your superiors. Let them shine, and they will reward you. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Friends can betray you out of emotion or envy. Enemies, on the other hand, have something to prove. Use former enemies to your advantage. They will be more loyal than a friend because they have more to lose. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Keep people off balance and in the dark. If they cannot predict what you are up to, they cannot prepare a defense. Deception and mystery make you powerful. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. The more you say, the more ordinary you appear. Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. Silence creates mystery, and mystery creates respect. Law 5. So much depends on reputation, guard it with your life. Reputation is the cornerstone of power. With a strong reputation, you can intimidate and win without fighting. But once it is destroyed, you are vulnerable. Protect it at all costs and destroy your enemy's reputation if you must. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. To be invisible is to be powerless. Always attract attention. Stand out. Surprise, shock, or even provoke, but never allow yourself to be ignored. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Use the skills, time, and efforts of others to further your own cause. Your power grows when others work for you, but the recognition remains yours. This way, you appear efficient while others carry the burden. Law 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. When you force others to act, you control the situation. When you go to them, you give them power. Lure them in. Use bait, promises, opportunities, or illusions, but always make them come to you. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Arguments stir up resentment. Words rarely change minds, but actions can. Demonstrate your power and prove your point through results, not debates. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Misery is contagious. If you associate with the unhappy or unlucky, their misfortune will spread to you. Instead, seek out the joyful, the successful, and the strong. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. The more others rely on you, the more freedom you gain. Never teach them everything. Keep them needing you, and they will never have the power to betray you. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. A single sincere act can cover dozens of deceptions. By giving a gift or showing honesty, you lower defenses. Once trust is gained, manipulation becomes easier. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy. People rarely act out of compassion. If you need something, show them how it benefits them. When their interests align with yours, they will gladly help. Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Knowledge is power. Gather intelligence on rivals by appearing friendly. Ask casual questions, listen carefully, and observe. What you know about others gives you an advantage they cannot defend against. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. Stopping halfway leaves room for revenge. Your enemy will recover, regroup, and strike back. Do not just defeat them, eliminate them completely so they can never rise again. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Too much presence makes you common. Scarcity creates value. By withdrawing occasionally, you make people desire and respect you more. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Predictability breeds comfort, and comfort breeds control, for them, not for you. By acting unpredictably, you keep others off balance. They will waste energy trying to guess your next move. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. The world is too vast and full of information to shut yourself away. By isolating, you cut yourself off from knowledge and allies. Instead, stay connected, engaged, and in the center of the action. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. People are not the same. Some are quick to forgive. Others will never forget an insult. Study people carefully. Choose your battles wisely, for the wrong enemy can destroy you. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Fools rush into alliances and loyalties. Keep yourself free. By remaining independent, you make others compete for your attention and favor. Commit to no one, and you hold the power. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic, transform weakness into power. When you are weaker, never fight for honor's sake. Surrender strategically. It buys you time, unsettles your opponent, and can turn defeat into victory. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Focus is the key to power. Do not spread yourself thin. Channel your resources, energy, and time into a single goal, and your strength will multiply. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. Power thrives in social settings. The perfect courtier flatters, yields, and subtly influence. They navigate power with grace, never offending, always pleasing, while secretly advancing their own agenda. Law 25. Recreate yourself. Do not accept the roles society forces upon you. Create your own identity. Be the master of your image, shaping it as you desire, not as others expect. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Always appear noble and honest. Let others do the dirty work for you, so your reputation remains untarnished. Blame can be shifted, but your image must stay pure. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. People crave faith and purpose. Offer them a vision, something to follow. By becoming the source of belief, you gain loyalty, devotion, and unquestioned obedience. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Timidity is dangerous. If you are unsure, do not act at all. But once you decide, move with boldness and confidence. Boldness intimidates and inspires. Hesitation invites defeat. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. The ending is everything. Think far ahead, every step, every consequence. By planning to the end, you avoid surprises, adapt to changes, and secure victory. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. The more natural and easy your success appears, the greater your power. Hide the sweat, the practice, and the struggle. Let results shine, but never reveal the effort. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. Power lies in making people believe they have choices, while you control those choices. Frame the options so that whichever they pick, it serves your purpose. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. Reality is harsh, but fantasy inspires. Feed people illusions, dreams, and hope. Those who offer fantasy hold the hearts of the crowd. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a weakness, a need, a secret, a vulnerability. Find it. Once you know it, you hold the key to influence them completely. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. Your self-image sets the standard. Carry yourself with dignity and confidence, and others will treat you with respect. If you act ordinary, you will be treated as ordinary. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Never act too soon, never act too late. Power is knowing when to strike. Patience and precision turn opportunities into victories. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. Wanting what you cannot have gives power to others. By ignoring, you show strength. What you dismiss becomes worthless. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Striking imagery and grand gestures captivate. People remember what they see more than what they hear. Dazzle them, and you hold their attention and their power. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. Freedom of thought is yours, but expression must be controlled. Blend in outwardly while keeping your true beliefs private. Standing apart openly makes you a target. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Anger and emotion work against you. Stay calm, but provoke others into losing control. When they are angry, they make mistakes, and you gain the advantage. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. What is offered for free often carries hidden strings. What has worth is worth paying for. By paying your way, you remain independent and untangled. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. What comes first always seems better and greater. Do not follow directly in a great person's footsteps. Forge your own path, establish your own name, and avoid comparison. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Trouble often begins with a single source, a leader, an instigator. Remove that figure and the rest fall into confusion. Attack the root, not the branches. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Force creates resistance. Influence comes from winning hearts and minds. Persuade, inspire, and connect emotionally, and loyalty will follow. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Mirror your enemies. Do what they do. When people see their own behavior reflected back at them, they grow uncomfortable and lose control. This strategy confuses, enrages, and disarms them. Law 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. Society resists sudden change. Advocate progress, but in small, digestible steps. Too much too quickly creates fear and rebellion. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Perfection breeds envy. Show flaws, admit small mistakes, or display minor weaknesses. This makes you relatable while hiding your true strength. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop. Success tempts you to push further, but pushing too far turns triumph into disaster. Know your limits. Stop once victory is secured. Law 48. Assume formlessness. The ultimate power lies in adaptability. By being shapeless, flexible, and ever-changing, you cannot be pinned down or attacked directly. Formlessness makes you invincible. Darzin. Power is not luck, it's strategy. Every move, every choice, every law brings you closer to control or closer to defeat. Remember, in the game of power, there are no rules, only winners and losers. So study the laws and choose your side.